Hi, I'm Vagmi and I started working with Intersection in the month of October. Here we will speak with some of the people who've been successful in the development space in India, and we hope to help you understand what it takes to make it in the development sector. Hi Hemanth, welcome to the show, and thank you for taking out time for the show. Maybe you could start by introducing yourself to.
I'm been working with Intersection since January 2018. Right after I finished my LLB from Delhi University, and since then I've been taking up different roles within the organization. First, I've been state representative, being in the field and taking the charge for the entire state, and now being as a support role for multiple states, while also leading one of the functions of the key functions of the organization.
Right. So, could you give us a brief background of yourself, say before Intersection? You said you did LLB. So,
Right.
how has your career path been after, say, school?
After 10th, I wanted to join medical, but it is very difficult, and because of peer pressure and also family pressure, being a South Indian, so I had to take up maths, physics, and chemistry rather than biology and all. So 11, 12th, I took maths, physics, chemistry, and then afterwards masters in computer sciences. But I should say that when I was doing my bachelor's, that's when I recognized that this is not my cup of tea, and in a long run, I would not be able to continue on this. After that, I shifted my career from being a software engineer to LLB. I took a course in Delhi University, and at the same time I was volunteering with a Delhi government, which has newly formed the government by India Against Corruption movement turning into a political party and turning into a government. So that was interesting phase that I was associated with, and during that phase I got introduced to the system level changes that we can bring in through political arena as well, and that gave me a lot of perspective and law degree from 2014 to 2017 in Delhi University. That also gave me perspective towards what is the society norms are, and how these norms are not being followed. So like on legal side and also on executive side, I got experience parallelly, and Intersection is a blend of both. It gives me to work on the legislative right as well as on the implementation side. So it is a perfect match for me. So I joined Intersection.
So, as a lead, how has it been managing a team?
Leading a team and having different members with their own work style. So understanding itself took me a time, but having after understanding what their requirements are and how they see themselves, working their working style, and how they see themselves in the organization, in the development sector space. So it helped me, and others as well in my team, to be able to do a coordinated work effort.
Right.
Right.
Right. So, how has your family taken all of this? So, first you did BSc, MSc, then you worked, and then you did a bachelor's again. So, आपकी family ने कैसे respond किया है throughout?
Right. First is was BTech, and then MS, and then LLB. Now I am saying कि I want to try out LLM. So they were like, कि, okay, we have given up on this kid, and we ain't gonna push for settling down, getting married. And though marriage was still one of the big challenge I face, but with respect to the career, they've got an idea that I can manage it. Yeah, and
Right.
being driven intrinsically towards working style and independence. They have given me the freedom and the support as well.
So, Hemant, what advice do you think you would give to, say, someone who wants to start out in the development sector?
Uh, Advice is just perseverance and push yourself through that. Even if it get sometimes boredom or sometimes you hit a wall, just push through it. Sometimes you recognize that the wall is supposed to be there and you have to find another way. So perseverance and grit, and just continuing towards the mission that you believe in. I think that is the suggestion I would give for young people.
Right, right. So, what do you like about the sector and your work?
What do I like? Able to give and able to see the value addition for the society, for the impact that you were able to create in the lives of people who are actually their right it is. It's not a favor that anyone is doing for them. So able to provide that right, able to support, stand with them, and secure that right for them. So that is something I see
That's what you like in the
right
sector.
in the sector.
Right. So, initially, when you start working, so be it in the development sector, be it somewhere else, time management is an issue that you face.
Right.
So, how do you balance your personal life and your professional life? So, what advice would you give? So, coming from your experience.
Sure. So lines get blurred. Ki personal life and professional life, it just gets blurred. Accept it and say whenever you find time, just touch base with your family, friends, wherever you can find. Just have that social circles.
Right. So, lastly, Hemant, what do you hope to achieve in the future for yourself or for the organization or society?
For me, able to understand the policy life cycle and able to influence the implementation, sustainable development goals and right-based, policies. So if I'm able to even influence that on a systemic level, I'd be really happy. And for organization, definitely understanding the legislative rights and providing a sustainable access for these legislative rights to the beneficiaries is and able to crack it on a systemic level. So sort of aligns with both the goals.
So, what are your hobbies, interests outside of, say, your work?
Right. Earlier, I used to practice music, like guitar,
Okay.
but wasn't able to do that very often now. And hiking,
Okay.
yeah, that I still do whenever I do get time. I kind of escape to Himalayas and just trek for a few days.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. So, do you also do bird watching?
I do.
Yeah.
I've something that I've picked up in Chhattisgarh, where this was a very active bird watching group, and I used
Okay.
to go along with them in the mornings, and they used to explain me about different birds, and through that I got interested in bird watching.
That's amazing. All right. Thank you, Hemanth, for your time today. Thanks a lot.
Glad. Thanks for having me.